All right, welcome this morning. Thank y'all for being here. So today we're here to celebrate our new Engine132. They'll be going into service here right after we get done with this pushing ceremony. Our residents, visitors, and businesses expect that we will respond to their calls for help, which we do using our fire apparatus and our ambulances. Today we are gathered to celebrate our new Engine132 going into service. One way we celebrate placing new apparatus into service is by conducting a traditional push-in ceremony. This tradition dates back to the early days of American fire service when all the apparatus were horse-drawn. Horses could not back the engines and/or wagons up into the station, so when the firefighters would come back from an emergency call, the drivers would detach the horse from the engine and then take them back to the stables to be cleaned and fed. The officers and firefighters would then clean and service the engine, making sure that all the tools and equipment were prepared and ready to go back into service. Finally, they would carefully push the engine back into the station, ensuring that everything was ready and prepared to respond to the next emergency call. Today, we are very blessed to have an opportunity to participate in this tradition together.
Well, this is our new Engine132 that we just got from actually built in Wisconsin, and it's a tradition in the fire service to have a push-in ceremony for occasions like that. So we welcome the public and the citizens, which provided us the ability to get an engine for this occasion, and we wanted to honor our city and the community with the new apparatus that we got.
This is a very expensive piece of equipment. This is the third one that I've been a part of buying, but it's an investment in our community. And so we want to be able to show residents, especially by inviting them here today, that we take public safety extremely seriously. And we're willing to make the investment to make sure that everybody is protected, that we have the best equipment for not only our firefighters, but for our residents.
A typical truck is probably, once it's fully outfitted, about in the $1.2, $1.4 million price range, a truck like that. And it is an investment that the city sets aside funds each year, to eliminate spikes in our budget. We set aside a certain amount of funding towards the next truck each year to make sure that when it's time to replace this truck, we're ready to go with funding for it. I've never participated in this push ceremony. It was very fascinating, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it.
I've been here almost 21 years, and I think I've gotten some new ones, but this is I think the second time where I'm actually driving and getting to get on the new one. So yeah, it's awesome to get a new piece of equipment. Yeah, this one, for example, this one has cordless ears. We've never had that before, where we can get off the truck and they're Bluetooth and we can talk to one another. So that's a great advancement, going to help tremendously. Like we get out on a noisy scene, we can talk to one another through the headsets. They've always been wired in the past. They have to take them off and leave them in there. So that's just one example of a new thing that's coming down the pipe with this new engine.